from Oracle Park in San Francisco. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the San Francisco Giants. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away and getting to start. Jordan Hicks. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go now. And now up for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. Outside low, ball 2.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 1 away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Up now for Washington, Eric Olson. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
In the dirt. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Man at first, 1 away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Rip to third. Chapman tossed to second. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Back here at Oracle Park. And today's starting pitcher, Mike Soroka. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Fastball for a strike.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head, but I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Righty delivers. Runner on the go. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
On the ground. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting third, first baseman.
Here's the Giants lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs. Tyler Fitzgerald.
And Boog, he's a big-time run producer for these guys, man. Leading the team in homers, runs batted in, doing damage on the regular, man. Making opposing pitchers just sweat out there. It's kind of fun to watch. Get ready for a show when he steps into the box.
One away with a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. And the Giants score first. It's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Here's Elliot Ramos. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle, Nunez. Whips it to first. That's the third out, inning over. So they get 1 run, no hits, an error, and nobody left on. We head to the second from San Francisco. It's the Giants 1 and the Nationals nothing. Top of the second, here's Juan Yepez.
First baseman, Juan Yepez.
This one in the air, right field. Yastrzemski settles underneath it, hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting fifth, catcher.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. His 11th of the year, and this game is tied. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Laureano comes up to hit. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Down.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. That's inside. And that is low for ball 4.
Batting seventh, third
Man
baseman.
at first,
Andres
now the third
Chaparro.
baseman, Andres Chaparro. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. Tied up here in the early going. Struck him out of the foul tip. Nasim Nunez digging in for the On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. But the Nationals are able to tie things up on this solo homer. All even at one apiece. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the second. And now the shortstop, Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie
Adames matched a homer in his last game. Up the middle, Nunez. And they get Adames for the out.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
And here is Matt Chapman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 17th of the year. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1. Ziggy, that's his 199th career home run.
Well, 200 homers is an exciting number for anyone to get to. He's got to be looking forward to that next one a lot. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Right side. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Wise to just eat that. Otherwise, you risk throwing it into the dugout.
One gone, runner at first. Now it's the DH, Gerard Encarnacion. First offering, runner goes. Cut on and miss. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Yastrzemski over at second, one down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. That one drilled left field and foul ball.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
when the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the rookie DH, Dylan Cruz. Next offering is in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Here's the 2-2.
The count is full.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the batting order
Ahmed
turns
Rosario.
over, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
In the air, right field, Yastrzemski coming on. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Next to hit for the Nats, Stone Garrett. Got him. Well, he's notched 4 strikeouts now.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And now up for Washington, Eric Olson. And a foul ball. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Checks over to first, back safely. Outside, 3-2 now. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 outs and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, down.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. And it remains 2-2. Cruz, the lead runner at second. Olson at first, 2 out of the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one in the dirt. Full count now. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Giants leadoff hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald. And that one is inside. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Brings it in, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
That misses the zone. And it's 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Just inside, and now it is filled up.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Giants go down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And that one missing low.
Well, these Nats showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers kind of speak for themselves with the 4 walks. They've done a great job of not trying to do too much and just staying disciplined.
That one off the mark, 3-1.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
Line drive, short hop to third. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Up next for Washington, right fielder Ramon Laureano.
Here's Ramon Laureano. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4.
Hey.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
That one
That's a ball.
missed. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues
Up
with
next for
control.
Washington, shortstop, Nasim Nunez.
2 on, 1 out. Nasim Nunez will hit next.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Base hit right field. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So Bob Melvin out of the dugout, and he's ready to make a move. Jordan Hicks is done, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching for
The new
Giants,
pitcher in the game, Tristan Beck.
number 43.
And this is appearance number 45.
Tristan Beck.
So bases all loaded up. Next to hit, Dylan Cruz. And a count 1-2. Laureano on third. Chaparro over at second. Nunez over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason. That helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And now here is Ahmed Rosario. And that one hit to first, but it kicks foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit, 1 run is in. The tying run is in to score, and we are starting over. It's 2-2.
Now batting, left fielder, Stone Garrett.
And now Stone Garrett. 2 outs. That one outside. And now 3-1. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, nice play. Got him. What a play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark,
Leading
let's check out the latest
the
news
Giants,
from around the league.
Left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Line drive, base hit right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop,
Willie Adames stands in.
Adames.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second.
That's an out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. We are tied 2-2. We go to the top of the 5th. Up now for Washington, Eric Olson. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And now it's Juan Yepes. Next pitch is outside. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. That's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and this game is still tied at 2-2.
Funk up the plays. We're just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl?
Back here in San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Right fielder.
Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ferrar Encarnacion digs in now. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Next offering upstairs.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Patrick Bailey in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock, and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality bats.
First and second, no outs. Patrick Bailey getting ready to hit. Yastrzemski on second, and Encarnacion at first with no outs. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
On the ground, could be 2. There's one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That one lifted to left. Garrett sizing this one up. Squeezes it. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for San Francisco. Score remains 2-2. Back here at Oracle Park, all set for the top of the 6th. And now up for Washington, Ramon Laureano. Activity in the bullpen. Randy Rodriguez getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Doval getting cranked up as well. Here's a 2-1. And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now, Andres Chaparro.
Third baseman, Andres Chaparro.
One down, base is empty. High fly ball out to center field. Lee hauls it in for the out. And there are 2 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Nasim Nunez.
Nasim Nunez.
2 down, nobody on. That one a little bit high, and a count 2-1. That one ripped. And a foul ball. That's down and in. A slider missed. Two down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. And he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. So they make short work of him there. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Pay homage and bring it back to the basics. Give me any task and I ace it. If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money, yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot what I've accomplished. Went from up and coming to stunting, my flow's polished. Every time I touch the mic.
Ball to strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for the Nationals. Ryan Thompson preparing to come on if needed. Ribalta getting loose as well. Lined, and that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting first baseman.
So here's Wade now.
Wade Jr.
Next offering misses down and away. On the ground to first, down the line, and it's foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Elliot Ramos in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Stays alive. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Mike Soroka departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
On
Nationals.
the pitch now for the Nationals, Orlando
Number 64.
Rivalta.
Definitely a guy that
Orlando
pounds the
Rivalta.
strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Elliot Ramos, the next to hit. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Just off the inside edge.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. And now 2-2. Roll to short, could be 2. Nunez to second, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the
Now
tunnel a
batting,
long time, got that
shortstop,
hitter out front,
Willie
rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And that is out of play. Here's the pitch to Adames. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Lee, the runner at third. Ramos at first. 1 gone. Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And here is Matt Chapman. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That's a strikeout for Chappie.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Randy Rodriguez.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And that is cut on and missed. 2-2.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one is upstairs. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour in the gun.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. Out to center. Fitzgerald on his way over. 2 away now.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
So digging in, Stone Garrett. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. It falls in, and that's a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, number 2.
Eric Olson digging in for the Nationals. 2 outs. Ripped on a line. Lee right there to make the ground. And that is that. Nationals lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Now pitching for
We're
Washington.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Thompson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And there's a ball. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now it's the Giants DH, Herrera Encarnacion. One down, base is empty. That's ripped, base hit.
Now batting.
Man at first with one gone. Patrick Bailey now at the plate. That's too low. And that's ball 2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Laser base hit. And a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. 2 on, 1 out. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Got him swinging.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. 2 on, 2 outs. And that one a little below the knees. 2-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a miss. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. And down on strikes he goes. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. 2 left on. 8th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Juan Yepez. And that's way high. And that's ball 2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Walker up and loosening in the pen. Doval, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. On the ground to third. Chapman over to first in time. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting. Catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Hard hit, right side. Wade takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So up next, Ramon Laureano. Out towards right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Randy Rodriguez will depart, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Camilo
Giants.
Doval takes over on the mound.
75.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Substitution now at first base. Nationals turn to a pinch runner. Robert Hassel III.
Robert Hassel III.
Go ahead run on base. Up now for Washington, Andres Chaparro. And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
That misses the zone. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth. Kyle Finnegan.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting it hard, so we'll see how he does here.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Lamont Wade Jr.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pulls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Next to hit, Elliot Ramos. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses. 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
On the ground. And that chance handled. He's in there. One down, runner at first. And the batter now, Willie Adames. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
On the ground to short, Nunez. They get the force. 3rd out. So the Giants leave 1. It's the 9th, and we are tied. And And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Washington,
New inning getting started.
shortstop,
And now up for
Nasim
Washington, Nasim Nunez. The 2-1. To the right side. Wade steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. In there safely.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
Go ahead run on base. Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. Doval checks on first, and he's back in safely. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Line drive, base hit. The throw in. It's off the mark, and he scores. 3-2, they take the lead.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here comes the manager out of the Giants dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Camilo Doval done for the day, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Landon
Giants.
Ruth comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one
65.
close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the left fielder, Stone Garrett. Oh, and he hit him.
Hey, that ball got him.
Well, things starting to unravel out there on the mounds, giving up a few hits. Now he's hitting guys. He's got to find a way to compose himself, or he's not going to be out there much longer.
Number 2.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one.
Nope.
Movement in the bullpen. Justin
balls, 1
Verlander
strike.
getting loose out there. Miller also throwing. That one fouled off. 2-2. Two on, 1 out.
3-2.
Squirts away a little bit. To the right side. And it gets by him. Coming home. Still manages a throw. It's offline. The run comes in. And they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, 1 out. So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Juan Yepez. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Garrett, the lead runner out at second. Olsen on at first with 2 down. In the dirt, blocked.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and the inning is over. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Nationals 4 and the Giants 2.
Always we know just some things we
Pitching for the
Back now,
Nationals.
and on the mound, the closer, number 62.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 3-2.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit. Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Swings through that.
1 ball,
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
On the field with the runners, was on the winning team. We was getting cream, skipping on the service with the fancy schemes, kill the scene. It all did a number. I'm a winner, boy. Back in the booth. Just traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them because your papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, professional on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer, the body. Think it, we talk about, we should've called it juice. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part thing let. This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
Hello from San Francisco, California. We're live at Oracle Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the San Francisco Giants. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here on the hill here today, Robbie Ray. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, you know, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
The pitch. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the grab, one down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Stone Garrett.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Up now for Washington, Eric Olson. And that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Juan Yepes.
Stepping in, Juan Yepes. The 1-1. Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. Just missed. Ramon Laureano in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Garrett, the lead runner at second. Olson over at first with one away. Late on that fastball.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Three-two on the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two on, one out. That one hit to right. It's going to fall for a hit. The throw home. It's offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's one zip.
That's a good job right there. You got two strikes on you, just got to battle.
Runners at the corners here, one away. And now up for Washington, Ramon Laureano. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That one fouled off.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because it just dropped right into the happy zone, and it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. 2 outs. Not close with that one, and a count 2-1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's a foul ball. Two on, 2 outs. And it remains 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Nice grab to first, and very nicely done for the out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill, the lefty, Mitchell Parker. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Willie Adames stands in. Here's the pitch to Adames. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Center fielder.
And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. Ripped to right. 1 down.
Batting third.
And let's take a look at the lineup. And an important bat for them, batting 5th in this one, Matt Chapman.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little trepidation in that opposing pitcher. We'll see what kind of impact he has in this one.
No, that's a ball.
Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Base hit, left center field. Adames rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
1 gone, runner at first. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Inside, just missed. Wade, the base runner at first with one out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's Matt Chapman. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next pitch inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
3 balls.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Tyler Fitzgerald in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back on this one. Leaping, and he makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering is down low. Base hit center field. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, Casey Schmidt. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swings and misses, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over, but 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head to the second from San Francisco. It's the Giants 2 and the Nats 1.
Watch me. Let me work.
Second inning set to go, and now the catcher comes up to him, Keibert Ruiz. Ray, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
And he takes it himself for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over and got the ground ball.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in. Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That one finds the zone. Going to count 1-2. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington. They're down 2-1. Back here at Oracle Park, bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a ball popped in the air.
Now batting, designated hitter, Willie Adames.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Willie Adames. Swing, and the bat went flying there.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
And a 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Good feed. That's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Up next for the
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. That one's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ripped to short, onto Rosario, and that is that. One left for San Francisco as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ahmed Rosario.
That one almost got him. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. Next offering upstairs. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Schmidt throws to first in time, and that quickly 2 away.
Now number 2.
Eric Olson digging in for the Nationals. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That's back on the warning track and hauls it in. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Giants 2 and the Nats 1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Lamont Wade Jr.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Just missed. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Pulls that one foul. Up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And a swing and a miss.
Cancel.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Wade leads off first with 1 away. Just missed.
2-1.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and it falls. Ball comes in quickly. So despite the hit and run, it'll be runners at first and second.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
First and second, 1 out. Now here is Tyler Fitzgerald. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
1 out. Runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Two on, one out. Ground ball could be two. Rosario one. And that's two. No runs, two hits, no errors, and one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Giants 2 and the Nats 1. On to the 4th, and here is Juan Yepez.
Juan Yepez.
And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for Washington, right fielder Ramon Laureano.
Laureano comes up to hit. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And that one is downstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Line and caught at third by Chapman. The Gold Glover makes the play. Nationals go quietly, and our score remains 2-1. And we're back. Now it's going to be Casey Schmidt.
The shortstop, Casey Schmidt.
Just off the inside edge. Ground ball right side. Rosario tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Now, Willie Adames. Way inside, and that hit him.
First base.
Now batting, center
First
fielder,
and second,
Jung-Hoo
2 outs.
Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. Hit in the air, center field. Olsen makes the catch, and that is that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. We played 4. It's the Giants 2 and the Nats 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Get them out front for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. Hit on the ground to short. Zips it to first. And the first two set down to the top of the fifth.
Up next for Washington, shortstop, Nasim Nunez.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nasim Nunez. The 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Picks up strikeout number 7, and the Nationals gone in order, and they trail it here 2-1. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Derek Law.
Now pitching
Still
for the
pretty
Nationals.
early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left
Leading
for him.
off to the Giants.
3, 4, 5
First
due up for the home team. Here's Lamont Wade Jr.
Wade Jr.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2
Up
pitch,
next
and I
for
tell
the
you what,
Giants.
he earned that walk.
Left fielder.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Elliot Ramos. Wade aboard here at first with nobody out. Right through there for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson appears to be getting loose. Ribalta also getting ready. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Here's Matt Chapman. Runner on the move. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Man at first, one away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next to hit.
Second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
Just missed. And now it's even up.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And a 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on base. We're through 5. It's the Giants 2 and the Nats 1.
I'm about to do something different. I'm about to change up the game. They can't look away. There's no competition.
We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Justin Verlander.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Here's a 1-1. That's down and in. Action in the pen down there. Randy Rodriguez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Miller, a left-hander, also throwing. And that one fouled off. Line drive, that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now a chance for Stone Garrett.
1-2.
In the air, center field. Lee makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, number 2.
Eric Olson digging in for the Nationals. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Next pitch is outside.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Yepez. Hit on the ground to the right side.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still definitely an error though.
Here's Ramon Laureano, and that misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Two on, 1 out, and it's even up.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Andres Chaparro in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Up the middle, and a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Andres Chaparro. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Yepes over at second. Laureano at first. 1 gone.
2 balls.
In the dirt. Both runners move up 2 in scoring position now. And that takes away the double play.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Got him. And there's 2 away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Next to hit for the Nats. Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a force play at any base.
Now batting, designated hitter Dylan Cruz.
2 outs, bases full. Dylan Cruz now at the plate.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. It's the Nationals 3 and the Giants 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Orlando Rivalta.
Now pitching for the
And
Nationals.
this is an important part of this game.
Number
Tight score and
64.
still a lot of outs to get.
Orlando
So they're
Rivalta.
looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Back at the ballpark
Leading
as we
off
take a check
the
of the
Giants,
bullpen so far
the
this season.
shortstop, Casey Schmidt.
Now this is in the air down the line. Laureano should have this one. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
The shortstop takes the ball. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Ryan Thompson looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Line drive. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Mike.
And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Hard hit to third. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Oh, he botches it.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Willie Adames, the next Giant to hit. 2 outs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Olsen sizes this one up. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So the Giants leave one. They're down 3-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Eric Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a turn.
Nasim Nunez getting ready to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. Now fly ball to right center. Yastrzemski on the move to the gap. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And the batter now, Stone Garrett. 2 outs, base is empty. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Nationals 3 and the Giants 2.
Now pitching for the
We're
Nationals.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. DJ Hurts.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Giants. Center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball. 3 strike.
Next offering upstairs. That one missing inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Lamont Wade Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Goes down looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
And digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. Strike three, got him swinging. 2 gone now.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. Rosario tosses to first. Giants go in order. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail it 3-2.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Randy Rodriguez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season.
Number 2.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Juan Yepez digging in for the Nationals. And that's outside. And a count 2-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Two down, base is empty. Ramon Laureano digging in for the Nationals. Next offering is downstairs. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one is in for a strike. Here's a high chopper. Fitzgerald gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Washington, but they still lead at 3-2.
Yeah, who that in the whip? Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just doing me. Yeah, I'ma take it
back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Finnegan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
On the ground to third, and foul ball. Foul tip, strike three.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one, any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third, down the line, and it's foul. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Casey Schmidt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your bullpen arm when you roll them out there to start a new inning, hold on to a small lead. Just such a stabilizing effect. And not only get the first two hitters, but to strike them out. That gives everyone on defense a big boost of confidence.
At the plate, Casey Schmidt. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. Giants are down 1-2-3. And it's still a 3-2 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Camilo Doval.
And this is his 55th game he's come in to pitch this season. So he's got some innings under his belt. He's been an important guy for them.
So digging in, Andres Chaparro.
Third baseman, Andres Chaparro.
Outside low, 3 balls and a strike. Doval is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Colin Poche getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Beck, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Here comes a 3-2. On the ground right side, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. Too late, and the runner is safe, and the misplay costs him.
Looked to me like he kind of let the ball play him instead of playing the ball, and it just ate him off. Your hands get stiff, and even the best infielders make these kinds of mistakes. You just have to learn from it and move on.
So a man at first, and now Keibert Ruiz. Good job to fight that one off.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Now here is Dylan Cruz. Fouls one off. 2-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Three and two.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
1-1 now. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
And that just misses.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Lee. He's got it. And that is that. 1 error in the inning, but nothing more. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Nationals 3 and the Giants 2.
Now pitching for the
We're
Nationals.
back, and on the mound is the closer, number 62.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
1-run game, bottom 9. And a count 1-2. Headed down the line. And a foul ball. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit.
Ball 2.
A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Willie Adames in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Giants down to their final out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So they're down to their final out. And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. Hit hard on the ground to short. Jump throw. And that is the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
A 3-2 final score in this one. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.